What's going on, guys? In this video I'll explain to you how to get a girlfriend, and not only how to get a girlfriend but how to get a potential future wife. All right, this is what you guys men should be looking for, right? It's not just about getting a girlfriend, having a one night stand, but how to get a good wife. All right, a wife that you can build something with and see a good future with. All right, I have 4 points. It's not only that, I have 4 points that we'll talk about in this video. And many people ask me lately, all right, I've got friends, and I don't want to get too deep in it, but this video will be very, very useful for all single men or men in a relationship. All right, so let's jump straight into it. How to get a good quality woman, a woman of value, a woman that will value you, but how you can also improve as a man and attract that wife that you eventually want to build a family with. Let's jump straight into it. Number one, first thing first is you have to know yourself. You have to know who you are. You have to know your values. What is your passion in life? Who are you as a man? All right, don't ask yourself what you do for work. Oh, I'm an engineer, or I'm a doctor, or I'm this and that. But who are you? What are your values? What are your main values? What are the things that you can not that you don't want to tolerate in life, the things that you don't want? What does your future look like? Ask yourself those questions. And a lot of time it's the hard thing, spending time alone asking ourselves those questions. It is hard, it is a little bit annoying because you're in the silence, but that's where all your life will be shaped in the right way if you answer those little questions. So ask yourself who you are. What are your values? What is your passion in life? What is your mission? Do you feel like you have a mission? Because you do have a mission. Because God created all of us for a purpose. All right? And all of us have talents. We have a passion. What is your passion? You think that you just like dancing, but maybe dancing is the passion that God put in you to become the best dancer and teach everybody and do a dancing class or whatever. So use those things. Don't just see them as things that you enjoy, but put them as first in your life, and they are part of you. All right, so once you know your passion, your mission, your values, what you want out of life, what you want your future to look like. Do you want to live, I don't know, in the city? Do you want to live in Thailand? Do you want to live this, that? Those are the questions that you want to answer first, and those are part of knowing yourself. And once you know yourself, you will have an easier time knowing what you want and recognizing what you want. All right, and it goes also down to knowing that you're a king. Every man is a potential king. You might not be a king right now, but you have to act like a king to become this king that God created you to be. All right, yes, there is work that you have to do, but men are built and they are not born. You got to remember that. Men are built, they are not born. Men are built through hardships, challenges, and also by reflecting and looking down inside and building the man that we want to become. All right, so you're a potential king, but you have to act like it right now. So there was a saying that says, wheat is wheat even if people think it's grass at the beginning. All right, so you're a king even if people don't see you as a king now, but you are a king. Just act like it, and then you will move like it. All right, and once you know yourself, this is the first thing you want to do. Yes, it does apply to getting a girl, because you're doing the work first on you, the inner work. You're working on yourself first, and then you will get whatever is yours. All right. Number 2 is you have to get busy with it. So let's say me, I'm a personal trainer. All right. I love training. I love bodybuilding. I love fitness. I'm focused on the things that are in front of me. So instead of thinking 10 years ahead or 5 years ahead, or I want to become the biggest influencer or this or that, those are things that are a little bit far. I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on the things that are right in front of me. What is right in front of me? I have my clients that I train in person. I have the gym that I go to, that I have a few social interaction with. I have people that text me for online coaching. I have my Instagram. I have my YouTube channel. All right, so those are the things that are right in front of me, that are accessible to me right now, and I'm focused on them. I'm giving them my 110%. I'm giving them my 200%. I'm not thinking about 2 years from now I want to be in LA. I used to do that. That's not the way of doing it. Focus on what God has placed in front of you, and it's a way to be grateful. And then the more you focus on the things that are right in front of you, the more the future will open up, and the more you'll see the next step and next step. Don't focus on the chapter 10. You're still in the chapter 2. All right, so focus on the things right in front of you. If you're in school, focus on that. Do the best as you can with the things in front of you. kill it in your exams. If your passion is dancing, go to the class and enjoy it as much as possible. Become the best version of yourself. And it's just a little point. You see, a lot of people think that becoming the best version of yourself is the door to get you all the girls and all the this and that. Oh, I just have to make more money. I just need to have a six-pack. I just need to be a little bit more handsome. I need to have this job. This is just one part of the whole thing, all right? A woman will fall in love with the guts of a man, with the inside of a man. And the inside of a man is when he's solid and he knows himself and he walks according to himself, all right? There's a word that is congruency. A man that is congruent, that he really knows himself and he walks and he's real with himself. This is what matters the most. It's not because you have a six-pack or a chiseled jawline and you have a six-figure salary. This all doesn't matter as much, all right? You think it does. It doesn't matter as much. It just might be the door that gets you in it, the step that gets you through the door, but you will not maintain the people that you need in your life just by having a nice car or just by having $1 million or just by having a six-pack. So don't make that all your focus. Don't become someone that is addicted to the grind, hustling mindset and just trying to get better and improve, because there's a quote in the Fight Club movie: self-improvement is masturbation. All right, so it's exactly that. It's self-destruction. It's masturbation. So don't just focus on self-improvement, because that's not what's gonna get you stuff. A lot of people think that, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna work harder, and 10 years from now, once I have money, all the girls will come crawling to me. That's not the case. If they're not right now, they will not 10 years from now. All right, so become your best version, but don't make it your whole identity. So yeah, go to the gym, make some money, improve your work, improve your social skills. This is very important. A lot of guys will say, I'm an introvert, I don't like talking, I'm an introvert. It's BS. If you're an introvert, a lot of time it's because you have low self-esteem, and you can build that and you can shake that off. Go outside, maybe go to, I don't know, clubs where people talk to each other. Go to social communities where you need to interact with people to get that social skill up. It's called a social skill. Like any other skill, you can improve it. It's not because you're shy that you will be shy forever. Don't associate that to your identity. So get those up and find your hobbies. Hobbies are things that you will be doing aside of your work, gym, going home and meal prepping. What are your hobbies? Find some hobbies and do them. It could be as simple as, I don't know, going in nature and walking in nature and taking pictures of trees. I have a friend that he loves photography, but he's so passionate about it that when he talks to me about it, I'm inspired by him, even if I don't care about photography. All right, so find hobbies that you really enjoy. And you see, again, it goes back on knowing yourself and falling in love with yourself. A lot of people, a lot of guys are in a relationship and all they do is things for the other woman. Yeah, that's important to sacrifice. But what are you doing for yourself? Nothing. You're going to the place that she wants. You're doing everything to please her, but you're not pleasing yourself. And when you don't please yourself, people will stop respecting you, will stop valuing you. All right, the more you value yourself, the more people will value you. Yes, you are putting boundaries, but you are also showing people that you deserve that respect because you respect yourself. And I had a client who was always late, and up until I told him, stop being late, I finish at this time, that's it. He starts coming on time. Before that, he used to always give me excuses about parking, this, that, because I never really put my boundaries and told him that, hey, I want to finish early, I want to go home, I have a life as well. All right, so find hobbies, fall in love with your hobbies. If it's dancing, sign up to a dancing class. A lot of men are very isolated. I'm isolated too. It's not good. It's not the right way of doing it. Sign up to a dancing class. Sign up with a singing class, piano class, whatever you're like doing. Sign up for it. You're doing things for you and fall in love with them and enjoy being on your own doing those stuff. All right. So do things for you. Do things to improve and enjoy your work. So imagine a man that is really like working with his hands. He's he's chopping wood and he loves it. He's a nature, working with his hand, building with the wood, building a table. He's just so content. He's so fulfilled. Only this will attract people because his energy is so good. All right, he's really in love with what he's doing, with the things that is right in front of him, and just that is attractive. This is attractive to a woman, but not only to a woman, to a man as well. I would want to become the friend of a guy that is in love with his job. I have a friend that he's a truck driver, and he loves that so much that when he talks to me about it, I just want to talk to him because he inspires me, because he's so in love with what he does. All right, and it's truck driver. Nothing so crazy about it, but it's because of he is himself 100%. This is what is attractive. Okay, so number 3, don't chase but attract. So there's a saying, don't run after the butterfly, but build a garden, and then the butterfly will come to you. So no dating app. A dating app is the worst thing you can do as a man, because a dating app, you're already, first of all, let's just start that you're not gonna get as much like as a woman will have. All right, so there's no more leverage for you. There's no authority. When you go on a dating app, is the woman that is interviewing you to check all the boxes. So straight from the get-go, a dating app doesn't give you the authority as a king. Like we said in number 1, you are a king. Do you imagine a king in his kingdom? A French king, Louis XIV, and he's full of glory and luxury, and he's on a dating app trying to prove himself to a woman. Right from the get-go, you don't have the leverage, you don't have the authority, and she will wipe the floor with you, all right? And you will feel bad deep down, and she will not even respect you, even if you do whatever she wants. You take her to the craziest restaurant, it might be good short term, but deep down, she doesn't even want that, all right? So no dating apps, because it takes away the leverage, it takes away your authority as a king, and most of the time, 99.9999% of the time, she will be having a lot more likes than you, so you will be the one trying to prove yourself to her. So the balance, that's not the right balance in a relationship. You shouldn't be the one proving yourself, all right? You should just be. That's pretty much it. You should just be. But imagine on a dating app, when you go on an app, when you go on the date, you're putting pressure, and you know that she has 20 other dates lined up, so you're trying to overdo, and you're trying to overprove yourself, and 99% of the time, people tell me they get ghosted, even though they do the craziest dates ever, all right? I had a friend that took a date on a tower to make her see the sunset and this and that, and he planned the whole date like crazy. Guess what? The girl texted him, said, I just want to be friends, and that was it. All right, you don't need to do all that. That's the thing, is that you do not need to do all that. But when you know that you're a king, you know that you do not need to do that. But a lot of men fail to realize that they're kings, and they're not kings because they're not acting like a king, and they're just not acting like a king. You could be a king. You could be. Not everybody is a king. You could be. All right? No dating app. No pick-up words, pick-up lines, and pick-up artists. The people that go in the street and they try to pick up a woman and say the perfect word. I know a guy that always tries to say the best joke at the gym when a girl shows up. That's not the way. You don't need to say the best joke. If you're a funny guy, she will see it eventually down the line. All you need to do is chill and be yourself, all right? Breathe, that's it. Just breathe through your balls and just relax and be, okay? You don't need to be very reactive. Don't be like a dog, be like a cat when it comes to women. The first interactions, that's very important. Just relax. Let her come to you. A woman's nature, they love men, and men love women. This is our nature. Go back to the primal instinct, all right? We're animals after all. So she loved men. Just be a man. And for you to be a man, doesn't need to be like always reactive and always trying to say the best pickup line and always trying to say the best thing. And hey, let me invite you. Hey, let me say the best pickup line. Let me make her laugh so much that she falls in love with me. She might laugh a little bit, but you will not win her this way. All right, so that doesn't matter on the long term. If you're a funny guy, your jokes will come out eventually. Imagine you as a man being in the kitchen with your cousin that you knew for 20 years. You're so relaxed with your cousin, you don't even need to fill out every sentence. You just relax and you will just talk about regular stuff. This is the frame that you have to maintain, even with the hottest woman out there, all right? And when you can do that, this is when you will become more attractive. All right, remember, maintain that frame with your brother that you guys are just chilling on the sofa watching TV. Can you maintain that frame, not trying to fill up the silence with the hottest woman or with your date? Once you maintain that, then you will become more attractive. All right, because then you're just being, you're the king, and let your queen come to you, and this is how you will attract her. So, moving on, very important point. She will make it easy for you. This is a point that a lot of guys miss, because a lot of guys think that a woman is playing games with them. Someone will send me a message, oh, look what she said. Do you think she's trying to play a game with me, and just so I don't answer her, and then in 2 days she will say this, and in 2 days she's ghosting me? Do you think she's playing a game? No. They're not playing a game. She's just not interested. You're not her first choice. If a woman likes you, she will make it clear for you. She will make it easy for you. She's the one that's gonna text you. She's even gonna call you. She's gonna go out of her way to show you that she's interested. So if a woman is not interested in you, she's not playing games. If she's giving you one sentence after you sent her 3 chapters of a book as a message, she's just not interested and she doesn't like you that much. All right, it doesn't mean that you cannot with games get her attention more, but you don't want that. You don't want to play games, because eventually you are losing yourself and you are not being real with yourself, and you are going out of your own frame to please her. So you might please her short term, but long term you can't maintain that frame. It's not the right way of doing it. It's gonna clash somewhere down the line. All right, so just be yourself and just go with the girls that make it. Not necessarily go with the girls that make it easy for you, but find the woman that doesn't play games with you, because you don't deserve a woman that is playing games with you and making it hard for you. And then you can choose the one that you really love and that you really want to build a future with, and that you see the same values and you see eye to eye with, and you guys can share the same mission. All right? But if you see a woman in the street that is not giving you any attention, don't be the guy that is trying to get her number and then trying to send her this message and then trying to prove to her that you are worth it. A woman that is yours already knows that you are worth it without you over proving yourself. And then once those requirements are met, then she is your woman, and then you can treat her as you should treat your woman. But don't do it for anybody just to prove them that you are worthy. All right, so maintain the king frame. And the most important part, where is it? It's right there. A relationship with God. Because when you have a relationship with God, I'm Christian, you can have any you can be anything you want. I am Christian, but I believe that the right way of doing it is by having a relationship with God, because then you lead the relationship in God's purpose. Because if you don't have a relationship with God and you don't have a purpose of getting kids, marrying the woman, having a kids, having a legacy, having a family, all right, then what's the point of all this? Is it just so you can sleep together and then watch Netflix and then go for pizza on Saturday? There's no point. I would get bored with that. Any other man on the long term would get bored with that. There's no point, all right, unless you're leading your wife in God's purpose. So having a family, having kids, and really living according to the will of God for your family. And this is the most important thing. If you really want to improve in the relationship, improve it and go forward, you need to have a God in the middle, because that's where there is a solid foundation. I've seen so many guys that would start well, but then eventually down the line, the wife cheats on them, or the man doesn't. Things happen where the relationship isn't solid and they just split up. They had kids, everything split up, and it's all a mess because God wasn't in the middle. If God is not in the middle, there's not going to be a solid foundation, and down the line things will get ugly. All right, so you got to put God in the middle, and it's like a triangle. This is how you should be: God in the middle, your wife, you, and then your wife. All right, so you guide the family and God guides you, and this is the only way for your family to thrive. So yeah, you're finding a girl, but you're finding yourself, and then you're doing the will of God, which is for you to have a wife, have kids, and leave your legacy. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment, and I will make another one. I will make another one about dates. All right, I will make another one about dates and how a man should act during dates, because I've seen a lot of mistakes. All right, but if you wanted the short answer right now, you really don't need to do much. All right, when you go on a date, it should be something simple. Okay, because I didn't talk about it much, but let's say you're doing your hobby. All right, let's say you're dancing and you love dancing. Me, honestly, I met the girl that I that I see as my wife at church. So it came very naturally. It should be natural. But let's say you're dancing and you're going to a dancing class, and then you guys are dancing together, and she's asking you things about dancing, and things will just happen naturally. All right. And if they don't happen naturally, don't force it. Let things happen naturally. She either comes to you or you ask her a question, you talk to her. It's not wrong for you to talk to her, but don't make it your main goal to pick her up, all right? Because then you're already fixated on a result, and you're attached to a result, and then you will ignore all the red flags, and maybe she's not the right one for you, but because you just want to date her, you will just change, you will force things, let things come naturally. So, and then when you go on a date, yeah, ask her out on a date. It's super simple. Hey, you want to go for a coffee? You want to go for a walk? It doesn't need to be complicated. Go for a coffee, for a walk, things that you enjoy. Don't go for a vegan restaurant if you're not vegan, all right? Things that you enjoy. Talk about simple stuff as if you would with a regular friend, all right? That, as simple as that. It doesn't need to be. If you just met someone at the gym today, a friend, a gym bro, would you invite him to a steakhouse, 5-star steakhouse? No. Why would you do that to a stranger that you just met, that you wanna prove yourself to her just because she's a girl? No, don't think that way. That's it for this video. See you guys soon. Ciao. Done.